Hello children, welcome to Rishikul online classes. This is module 5 and here we will discuss the remaining part of the story Lost Spring. So let's begin with getting organized into a cooperative society, a way out. Yes, this is true that people working in bangle making industries can find a way out only when they show courage by getting organized in a cooperative society. This will help them fight for their rights. But unfortunately, they have fear of police, lack of leadership, and are trapped by middlemen. This is altogether a hindrance in their growth. These people have given up efforts to improve their lot. They have accepted their victimization as their destiny. Poverty and lack of education has trapped these people in a vicious circle that seems impossible to escape from. Even the men folk do not wish to organize cooperatives or make any other effort that could give them a better life. Next, we will discuss about children, victims of two worlds. Children born in these families particularly face dual victimization. First, due to poverty, and second, due to suppression at the hands of middlemen, police, politicians, and bureaucrats. Together, they have imposed the baggage on the child that he cannot put down. Before he is aware, he accepts it as naturally as his father. To do anything else would mean to dare, and daring is not part of his growing up. Next, we shall discuss about Mukesh, an exception. Yes, this is true. Mukesh is different. He is an exception because he is not going to continue his father's profession. He aspires to be a motor mechanic. That is why, when the narrator asks him about the fulfillment of his dream, he clearly says that he will go to a garage and learn. Further, when the narrator asks whether he also has any dream of flying a plane, he suddenly becomes silent. Then, staring at the ground, he says no. He is content to dream of cars. Ironically, few planes fly over Firozabad. Thus, Mukesh is an exception, and his determination to become a motor mechanic shall perhaps be the first ray of hope for all. At the end, I would like to tell that a look into the lives of depravity led by the slum children is an attempt by the writer to evoke a sense of responsibility in each one of us to work collectively towards their upliftment. This is the end of the story. I hope you have understood it well. Children, you must read the entire story yourself so that you can have a better understanding. In the next module, we shall see the textual questions and answers. Thank you and have a good day.